Hi everyone, I am Kate and I am the Crochet Fairy. I recently cosplayed Poppy when I attended Momocon 2024 and I wanted to come on here and talk about crochet cosplay. Crochet cosplay is where you cosplay, which is dress up as in a costume as a character, and crochet is where you crochet the outfit or the look that is necessary for that costume. So the character that I did was Poppy from Trolls. In Trolls, the band is together, and in the second Trolls movie as well, Poppy has crocheted outfits, which is really exciting to see crochet in something that's like mainstream. So it was very, very exciting, and I was super happy. And I was like, I am going to make that, and I know exactly what yarn I'm going to use, which was Red Heart Stripes. I did retro stripes, was the specific color that I used. It's very neon. I think I still have some more. You can barely see it kind of right there around the other bright colors. But what I did was I picked out the crochet outfit that I wanted to do for her, which was the one from the third movie. And in it, it is a dress with a pair of leg warmers, and of course her hair is pink and poofy and up on top of her noggin. So I knew that I wanted to crochet the wig as well. So what I started out with was, I figured the dress was going to be the easiest part, and I wanted to go on and get that part out of the way because I knew that it would be less mathematical and less of a headache than the other parts were going to be. So I freeformed the dress. Freeform, for those that don't crochet, is basically where you just crochet. You take it out, you hold it up, you look at it again, you're not using a pattern, you're just going off of the voices of your ancestors and hoping for the best. There's a lot of frogging. Frogging is when you take crochet out. And you just keep going until it fits right. Now, what I did with the dress was I used a t-shirt that I had that fit me the way that I wanted the dress to fit, which is this shirt. Poppy's dress is very boxy. It's not form-fitting. It's basically almost potato sack shaped over top of her, which is wonderful because that for crochet doesn't mean I don't have to worry about math or anything. It doesn't need to like fit and curve out anywhere special. You just crochet. So what I did was I took this shirt and I just chained across until I had the width of the shirt in a chain. And then from there, I just created a big block. I did the same thing for the front, but I stopped with the block about my chest area right here because the front of Poppy's dress does have a V. And then I crocheted up from there to make that V happen. From there, I sewed the sides of each V to the back, and I sewed the sides down, leaving armholes. Once that was put together, I then crocheted the skirt by doing increases and just slowly flaring out. The dress took about 4 skeins of yarn, which was not as much as I was expecting, so it's very exciting. I then made leg warmers. I used the free pattern that I got off of Red Heart's website, Yarn Inspirations website, that has how to do ribbing around the top of leg warmers, or to end a sweater, the parts that kind of like hug your skin there. So I followed that on how to create that rib effect by crocheting in the back loops of a single stitch, you'll get that ribbing effect when you go back and forth. So I created the ribbing effect in a strip that was big enough for my leg to go through, and then once I had the ribbing done, I just double crocheted and flared it out very much like I did the skirt of the dress. From there, I knew that I had a challenge of the wig. The wig was going to be hard because I had never made a wig quite like the one that I wanted to make before. I've made crochet wigs as in the wig itself, the hair is crochet strands, like single stitch down or chains down. But this was not going to be that. I wanted to brush out the yarn, kind of like what you do for the creation of yarn tails. So I crocheted a pink hat that fit my head relatively well. Okay, from there I crocheted a very tight border around it so that it kind of like hugged my head, but I had this extra space up here for the wig itself. So once I got the hat made, I then cut off long strips of the yarn. I then cut off strips of the pink yarn and I wove it through the strands, the crochet stitches of the hat, and I did that for the first couple of rows of the double stitches from the hat that I made. I then set about unweaving each strand of the yarn into its own little, so yarn has these four little, see how they're separating right here? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can take that apart and you'll have 4 little strands. I took those apart and I did that for every single strand of yarn that was on the hat. Then I straightened every single strand of yarn that was on the hat, and then I put it into a ponytail right on top of the head. So like a really high I Dream of Jeannie type ponytail. From there, I used the hair straightener again, and I just ironed it out and used hairspray to where I got the fountain effect that Poppy's hair has when it's just all clustered together. It kind of like flares out. It ended up being a little bit shorter in length than I wanted it to be, but in order to obtain the flare and the look that I wanted, that's what I needed to do. So from there, I got a pink pair of tights. I got a pair of biker shorts. I got a like a sports bra, and I got pink arm sleeves, and I got pink face paint, and I got setting spray. And from there, I painted myself pink, put a little bit of glitter on my face, and put the whole outfit together. Getting all of my hair into a wig cap was an adventure in itself, but I did it twice, so I'm super proud of myself for that. And I had like this amazing moment in the hotel when I was finally all put together as Poppy, because at this point I hadn't seen the look all together. I'd seen the aspects of it, but I was basically just hoping that it would come together and be perfect, because the look that I had done at the house, I basically just used a bit of blush that I had at the house to make myself pink instead of actually the face paint. And so that was an adventure at the hotel, seeing it all come together and looking as good as it did. And I went out and I cosplayed. It was actually a lot of fun. I didn't expect as many people to notice me as they did, and I didn't expect to be recognized as Poppy. Trolls is a popular movie, but at the same time, it's also not like top tier. You know, everyone knows who Iron Man is. Not everyone knows who Poppy from Trolls is. So it was very exciting to get recognized as Queen Poppy, and I very much enjoyed it. I will be cosplaying Poppy again, probably at DragonCon this year. So, yep, that's my rundown of everything that happened with that, and I appreciate y'all watching. Please feel free to like or subscribe, share this video with someone if you liked it, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!